The University of Portland Alumni Reunion Weekend brought together student athletes from the Pilots cross-country programs from all eras, including a graduate from the class of 1964. The history of both programs is impressive, with the women's team capturing 7 straight West Coast Conference championships from 2002 to 2008. Well, the men's team has won 34 WCC titles altogether, and those accomplishments were celebrated over the weekend.
When I walked into the room and I saw so many legendary pilots in one spot, it was really cool. There's a continuity and a legacy to our program, and it was really a great feeling to see, how many people have influenced somebody in the future.
The best comparison is it's like a family member, and that's how I view these guys, Even though I haven't seen them for years, we can just pick up right where we left off, and it's really like blood.
I've lived in the area since I graduated college, so I have come back a few times, but it's neat to see the campus change. I mean, the physical structures, new additions, but then it's also great to see all the people come back too. Some people who don't live in the area, it's great to reconnect with some of them.
It just feels so familiar, and it's really neat to be able to recreate that and just kind of realize that bond, that connection that we built is still there.
It's really special to see guys coming in and, as kind of bright-eyed freshmen as we all were, and then my 5th year was, the freshman class was this year's graduating class, so it was pretty special to see them do super well and kind of achieve their potential.
I celebrate that finish more than any accomplishment I had individually or as a team. I was there that day. I was there in the Hall of Fame room watching, and it was probably the greatest moment in pilot history there, and I think it was, we were so psyched for them and so psyched for those guys, and it was awesome.
To see that, University of Portland finishing 3rd pop up on the screen and see that room explode, I mean, that really is the essence of our program. It's the history of the guys that have been here prior.
The program has evolved tremendously. So my freshman year in the fall of 1990 was Rob's first year coaching here. It was just the start of something back then. It was just the start of fostering that kind of attitude that we can compete with anybody, and that we're going to train hard, and that we're going to build this up into something.
Rob and Ian both have done such a great job with both the men's and women's team, and just seeing the level of athletes that we have now. I mean, when I ran, like the times they're running now, I don't even think I'd make the team. So it's been a little humbling, but it's okay.
I think one thing that was really special was Rob very much kind of sees the potential of each person, and kind of disregards where you're at on the team, and knows that he can give you just as much attention and commitment.
You think about what they did at practice, what they did at meet, but what they've done in life is certainly much more important, and to hear the success stories on top of stories on top of stories is really gratifying.